Jump on any boxing blog, Reddit page, or any other YouTube page, and it is inevitable to see the question, am I too old to start boxing? In today's video, I'm going to give you the quick and simple answer to that question. Stay tuned. Are you too old to start boxing? Short answer, no. Long answer, yes. Maybe. It all comes down to what you want to achieve by starting boxing. It comes down to the dreams and the goals that you set for yourself. Do you want to take up hobby simply as a fitness venture? Never too old. Do you want to take it up as a little hobby with a side dish of sparring? Not too old for that either. Do you want to become a world champion? See, now this is why the question gets a little hard to answer. Let's start out at a lower level here. If you want to get into boxing for a hobby, a challenge, just something to do, a little passion that you want to pursue, then there's no age limit that is too old to start or pursue boxing. As long as your body can hold up, then you're good to go. You're not showing up for a competition, you're showing up for yourself. Who has the right to stop you? There's no specific age for this category because it's such a broad thing. How much you can grow is limited to your timeline and the amount of time that you're able to put in. But if you're not in a rush and you're just doing it, like I said, as a side hobby, a little venture, go for it. Next, we can jump into the amateur competitions. And there is a huge scale of talent and competition here. You have anything from little to no experience shows the whole way up to Golden Glove boxing. It's pretty obvious that the more time you have in the sport and the more time you've been training the sport, the better you'll be. Now that's assuming that you've applied yourself the whole time you were doing it. If you started at 10, but you didn't give a shit until you were 15, then you have some wasted years there. I want all my older members of this page to kind of take in mind that at age 35, you can compete in the Masters division. At age 40, that's the only division you can compete in. Making it short and to the point, there are old dogs out there still getting it. So don't limit yourself if that applies to you. Now on to what most people mean when they ask this question, am I too old to start boxing? What you really mean, am I too old to turn pro? Am I too old to become a world champ? It would be real simple to say that if you never touched a bag before and you're 18, then yeah, you're too old. But it's not that simple. Most pro boxers start at a young age, even before 10. A group of individuals have showed us greatness coming from at even an older age. Ken Norton didn't start until he was 24. Rocky Marciano didn't start till he was 23. There's a long list of fighters that we could go down to start at this older age. However, these guys fit years of training and hard work, and they took all these years and condensed it. They really put their mind to it. They had the discipline and the right mindset and the right drive to get to where they wanted to be. So if you're at an older age and that's what you want to achieve, then you need to ask yourself, do you truly have the heart for it? Do you have that kind of willpower? Be real with yourself. But at the same sense, don't cut yourself short. Only you know that answer. You can't cut corners, you can't give yourself a cheat day, you can't take it easy, because you have a shorter amount of time to be able to achieve the dreams that you want to achieve compared to people that have been doing it since they were a kid. There are so many sacrifices that you're going to have to make to achieve that type of greatness. It's possible. People have done it. Can you? It's up to you. That's all life. And that all goes back into the older episodes we talked about priorities. Do you really want it? So that's a quick and easy, kind of not so easy question to answer. It really comes down to, what do you want? What are you trying to achieve? I was in the same boat when I started boxing. I didn't even know if it was worth starting because I was at an older age. Now I'm doing it and I love it and I'm so happy I did it. So if you're at an older age, depending on what you want to achieve, go for it, man. Don't let anybody stop you. There is a wide variety of answers you'll find on the internet. From everything I looked at, this is my personal opinion. If you got a dream or want to emulate something of these greats that did this in a short amount of time, you've got to be relentless and you got to make that choice now because you don't have time to ponder on if you want it or if you don't. If this video helped you at all, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe for more boxing content just like this, and comment down below. Tell me how old you were when you started boxing, or tell me how old you are when you're thinking of starting boxing. I'm not ever going to tell anybody no, and I don't think anybody else should ever tell anybody no. It's such a great sport and it has so much involved in it. I just think that a lot of people could benefit from being involved in boxing or any sort of combat sport. As always, guys, thank you for watching Punch Club.